I still remember my first morning in the army like it was yesterday. It was in July 1990. I was just 16 years old and in basic training at the Junior Leaders Regiment Royal Artillery. And at 0600 hours in the morning on our first day, we were woken up rather rudely by the troop staff's boombox suddenly bursting into life with, "You're in the army now" by Status Quo. Now, looking back, it is actually quite funny, but at the time, it didn't feel funny. Not at all. It felt like a shock to the soul. One minute we were all half asleep, wrapped up in whatever bit of comfort we had left after our first night under an itchy army blanket and starched heavy cotton sheets and sleeping on a rubber covered mattress that you sweat profusely with. But after it, that sleep was a gift, and with all the nerves and anxiety and excitement of our first night in camp, but the next minute that song is blasting out the block like the army itself is telling you your old life is over. The room came alive instantly. Lads were screaming out of bed, blank faces, panic, confusion, nobody really speaking because we were all trying to work out what the fuck was actually going on. It was this sort of some mad dream. And that was the moment that it hit me. This wasn't camping. It was not an adventure holiday. It was not a film. This was the army. And nobody cared how tired we were, how young we were, or whether we fancied another just 10 minutes in bed. That first morning told me everything I needed to know from that point on. My time was not my own. My comfort was gone. My excuses meant nothing. I was in the army. But it did do something else. It started changing me. And from that morning, standing there at 16 with sleep still in my eyes and the "You're in the army now" by Status Quo ringing through my ears, that was the moment the boy in me started to disappear and that the soldier started to take his place.